Hello and welcome to Aech TV. Today is a special video. It is the 100th video posted on Aech TV on my YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who has been watching my videos. Your time is worth more than anything else because time you can never get back, and it warms my heart when I see people watching my video, enjoying my videos, and just giving me their time to just watch it and communicate, have discussions. That it's awesome, and I can't be any more grateful. I'm enjoying it, and I enjoy talking to you all. So today, I'm going to show you my pop collection and tell you which ones are my favourites. And I've got a fair few, so we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you them all. I'm going to tell you which ones are my favourites. And thank you again for watching my videos, supporting my channel, and it's been an absolutely blast so far, and I look forward to another 150 million videos coming your way. So let's get into this video. So first of all, I'm going to start off with some of my movie ones. So we're going to start off with Artemis. Now this is the bronze, it's like a bronze sort of one from Ready Player One. I've got her, picked her up pretty cheap actually, so I couldn't knock that back. Ready Player One's a good movie, so I couldn't knock Artemis back. And I've also got Aech from Ready Player One as well. Fantastic movie, check it out guys if you haven't seen it, enjoyed it. This one was pretty cheap as well. I got it in a buy one get one free or something like that. So it was, you know, I had to get it. It's a good looking piece. So that was one. Now I got this one from Bright on the Netflix. Her name is Leilah. That's the evil elf, I believe, from it. She was only like $5, so I was like, it was buy one get one free, and they were $5. So I was like, oh, I better pick her up. She's only $5. So I got that one, and yeah, so that's from Bright on Netflix. Now, as we move into one of my favourite franchises, The Predator, I got the Fugitive Predator from the Predator movie. It's not a very good movie, but I love Predator, and I got him in silver by the looks of it. You know, not his classic look, but, you know, I thought, why not? It's the Predator. I have to get something Predator. So I got the Fugitive Predator for pretty cheap as well. Now I got these two as well for $5. Buy one get one free. Maximus and Chase Stein from the Marvel. This one, Maximus, is from Inhumans, and this is from the Runaways. I believe they're a TV series, I think. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure. But they were, you know, $5, buy one, get one free. So I had to get them both, especially being Marvel, as I love Marvel. So I got those two as well. I also picked up the classic Ironman design. He was pretty cheap, got him for $10. So it was a steal, the classic Ironman look. So I had to get that. I mean, who can't? It's a classic look. I'm after the Captain America classic look and all that, but Iron Man was there, so I had to grab him. So I've got only the one from Star Wars at the moment, and it's the Darth Vader glow-in-the-dark Force Lightning from Return of the Jedi. So this is the one where Palpatine's getting him, and I mean, that's an iconic scene. So this was a must for me. I had to get this. Darth Vader's my favourite villain of all time, so I had to get this one, especially that iconic scene where he chucks the Emperor Palpatine over the edge in Return of the Jedi. One of my favourite all-time movies, so that had to be done, and I had to get him, and it also glows in the dark, so why not? So I got a classic Mr. Freeze from the TV series, the old classic TV series of Batman, and I mean, come on, it's the classic look. It's the old classic TV series, so that was a must, especially being a Batman fan. I had to get Mr. Freeze of the old classic TV series. And I also picked one up from the Batman animated series, Phantasm, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I just got it because it looked cool. He looked cool, and I mean, like, look at that design. It's just brilliant. He was pretty cheap as well, so I had to get him. Another DC one, and I mean, just look at that design. If you've seen the animated TV series, let me know how good is he in the TV series, because I was a bit past the animated TV series. I never really got it, so I never watched too much of it. So I'm going to start off with some more DCs now. I got Black Manta from Aquaman. I mean, he was cheap as well. I do like the design of Black Manta in Aquaman. So he was a pretty must. And I mean, obviously you can see $12 he was on clearance for. So I got him. I should probably take that off. But yeah, I got him, and I mean, it's Black Manta. I mean, look at that. That is pretty cool design. Another one, a glow-in-the-dark DC Superman, the all black with the blue. He glows in the dark. It is the classic Superman from the DC superheroes. So, I mean, Superman, I love Superman, so I had to get this one because it's in the classic look. And it glows in the dark, so why not, eh? Another Superman is the Batman and Batman vs Superman. Henry Cavill one. I mean, just Henry Cavill's my favourite Superman. I adore Man of Steel. So I had to get one of the Henry Cavill one. And I mean, just look at that. That is just prestige. I do love it. It does look really cool. You obviously got everything that you want in the Henry Cavill one. And it's one of my favourites as well. I got the Batman first appearance from the DC superheroes. So this is the 80-year Batman celebration one, I believe. That's why it's got the gold trim in that. I mean, this I had to get. Like, I've loved Batman since I was a little kid, and it's the classic design, and it just looks so good, and the gold trim just made it look even better. So I do adore this Batman as well. Shazam! I mean, I love Shazam, the movie. Absolutely adore that movie. It is fun. Just everything I wanted to be as a kid. So I had to get a Shazam one because he just looks so cool, and it's Zach Levi Shazam. So why not? I mean, just look at it. It is so cool. I'm looking to get the whole collection of Shazam. Eventually, all of them. But I mean, you got to start off with the original Shazam, and he is one of my favourites because I just adore that film. Check it out if you haven't, guys. If you guys haven't seen Shazam, make sure you check it out when it comes out on DVD. So we're going to move into some Spider-Man territory. You got Spider-Man from the PS4 game. I mean, I love the white on this. The white on it is just, I mean, I haven't played it because I own an Xbox, unfortunately, but I am looking to play it, and I cannot wait to play it. But, I mean, this one is one of the game verses, so it's Spider-Man. What more? Like, I adore Spider-Man. He is probably the biggest superhero I watched when I was a kid. I mean, I adore the first Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi one. So Spider-Man has a soft place in my heart, and I had to get the game version one as well because I just like the white trim on his suit. Now, I got Iron Spider with the red and gold, which is just from Marvel Spider-Man. So, might be from a TV series or something. I don't know. I just like the red and gold. I mean, obviously a lot of people don't like the Iron Man suit in the Marvel in the MCU universe, cinematic universe, but I just like Spider-Man, so I thought, why not get the Iron Spider as well? Now, I picked up the Venom sort of characters as well, and I got the Venomrized Captain America. Captain America is my favourite MCU cinematic character, and I love Venom as well, so why not put them both together? I mean, just look how cool that looks. This would have been, I think, my second or third that I got this one ever, and I mean, just look at it. It just looks so cool. And it is one of my favourites, hence the reason why it was one of the first ones I bought, because I just love the design of it. And another one is Carnage. This was either my second or third as well. I bought that with the Venomrized Captain America. This was the last one they had, and I just like the design of it. The red, the black. Carnage is awesome, and how he's got the blade as his hand, as you can see there. It's just brilliant, and I absolutely adore this one as well. I mean, I can't find any more Carnages where I live, so I was so glad to pick this one up. So, I also picked up a Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp. This one is a see-through one. As you can see, she was pretty cheap as well. I mean, I do like the design of Ghost, so I thought, you know, get her in the phasing place. That's what it is. She's like in mid-phase. That's the way I see it anyway. But it's a pretty cool thing. Like, it's pretty cool. I do like Ghost, so I had to grab her. And I also got Vision from Age of Ultron, and I mean, he was cheap as well. I got him for like $10 or something like that. But it is Vision. I'm looking for the Ultron for this. I can't find him anywhere where I live at the moment. But it is Vision, and Vision is cool, and he's OP. So I had to grab Vision. And I also got the 10-year first 10-year anniversary Iron Man in the gold. So, I mean, Iron Man started the whole MCU cinematic universe, so I had to get him. I had to get this Iron Man because he started it all, and had him in the gold, in the traditional Iron Man when he first started. Why not? I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. So we go into Thor Ragnarok with Surtur. As you can see, I just got this one because it looks really cool. Surtur looks cool. This looks cool. He's got the flaming sword. I mean, it's just a cool piece to have. And I just looked at him and I was like, I have to get that. I just have to get it because it looks so cool. He's on fire. I mean, it's awesome. It is awesome. And he's got the detail of the chest, the rib cage and everything, so I had to grab Surtur. And to go with Surtur, Heimdall from Thor Ragnarok. I mean, he's got the sword, no helmet and that, yellow eyes. This was cool. I had to go to the Gold Coast to get this one, and with Surtur, because we didn't have any more up here where I live, so I had to go to the Gold Coast to get those two. But I just absolutely, I love Heimdall as a character. He's one of the brilliant actors, Idris Elba, so I had to get the Heimdall because I just love him so much. So I also got Thor from Infinity War with the axe, with Stormbreaker. This one, just cool. I love Thor. Like, Thor's my second favourite MCU character. I love him with Stormbreaker. So I thought he was absolutely unreal in Infinity War. Why not get him with Stormbreaker? This one, I mean, I absolutely love this one as well. He looks cool. And I just love him in Infinity War. So that was a must. I had to grab Thor from Infinity War. To go with that, my most recent purchase would be the Thor from Endgame. That's right, with Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. This one just came out and I had to get it. I mean, I was watching it so long. As soon as it was on the shelves, I went and bought it. It is one of my favourites. I love the look of this Thor. And I love how he's got both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. So this is definitely up there as one of my favourites of all my collection. Another one of my favourites is the Avengers Endgame Thanos. That's right, the 2014 Thanos with the double-bladed sword. I mean, just look how cool he looks. I didn't even notice that. He's got an Infinity Gauntlet as well, with all the stones. I didn't even know that. But, I mean, just look how cool that looks. He just, as soon as he came out as well, I looked at him and I was just like, gotta get that Thanos. It looks so good, and he was a must. I had to grab him because Thanos is one of my all-time favourite villains and my favourite villain in the MCU. And probably up there in my top 3 favourite pops of my collection is, of course, the Endgame Captain America. Just look at that. Captain America is my favourite character in MCU, so naturally I gravitate to Captain America more, and I mean, I just had to get this special edition, absolute Endgame Captain America Final Battle one. I'm waiting for the Mjolnir and Broken Shield cap to be released. Hopefully they make one, because that would look so good next to this one. So as we come into my last lot of our Marvel ones, these ones are going to be all the same, but different, what are they called, colours in that. So I'm going to start off with, obviously, the Thanos from Infinity War. I've got all of them in the Infinity Stone colours. So you've got the blue, which is the Space Stone, which is the Tesseract, and then you've got the orange, which is the Soul Stone. So you got those two. They're the same design, but just different colours. I mean, I had to get them, the whole set of all the Infinity Stones. So as you move in, you've got the Time Stone one, and you've also got the, what's it called? The Mind Stone. Yeah, the Mind Stone's the yellow one, that's right. So, again, same type of features, just different colours because of the Infinity Stones. And then you come into the Reality Stone, which is the Ether, and then the Power Stone, which is the Orb from Guardians as well. This one's got a different design to it. He's obviously got his, what's it called, his fist clenched like this with it, where this one has his fist open. So, I do like these. These were a steal. I got them all for pretty cheap as well, which is brilliant. They were the last lot in where I live, so I had to grab them. I'm obviously a big football fan, and my favourite team is Arsenal, so naturally I had to grab my favourite player in Arsenal, Lacazzette. I mean, he's my favourite player, so I had to grab Lacazzette. Last one too here. They're not making it, they're not getting any more in either, so I had to get this Lacazzette, my favourite player. I've got a Lacazzette jersey. I mean, I love Arsenal, I love the boys, so I had to get my favourite player, Lacazzette. Now we move into my Dragon Ball ones. I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan, absolutely love it, loved it when I was growing up. And Super Saiyan Rose Goku, I mean, look at that. He was one of my favourite villains in Dragon Ball Super, and one of my favourite villains of all time in Dragon Ball. I love the concept behind him. I love Super Saiyan Rose, and he's got the blade to go with it on his hand, which is the energy blade. So I had to get Super Saiyan Rose Black because he's just so good. And it's the evil Goku, Goku Black as he's referred to in Dragon Ball Super. So he just, I mean, just looks so cool. Just so cool. Then we move to, also from Dragon Ball Super, Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, I prefer Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, which is a fusion between Goku and Vegeta to create the ultimate warrior. And I mean, just look at that. He's got like the metallic blue as the hair as well. I love Vegito, and I mean, he was absolutely cool. I just wish we got more screen time on him, but I had to get the blue Vegito. Of course you have to get the blue Vegito. Badman Vegeta. Everyone who knows Dragon Ball knows Badman Vegeta in his pink shirt. I mean, it's a Badman Vegeta. Like, it's an iconic scene of Dragon Ball Z. So naturally, being my favourite character in Dragon Ball Z, and potentially my favourite character ever, Vegeta, I mean, I had to get Badman Vegeta because it just symbolised where he was at that stage and just how badass he really was. Then we move into Dragon Ball Super as well. Goku Ultra Instinct, the mastered version with the silver hair. I mean, that was iconic when he went Mastered Super Saiyan with the silver hair against Jiren in the Tournament of Power. So, I mean, it was so freaking cool watching him use that power and go into that form. So, naturally, this was the first pop I got, was the Goku Ultra Instinct. So, this one has I have a soft spot for this because it is the first one, and I love how Ultra Instinct is. So, this one sits in my top 3 as well. And coming finally to my favourite one, because he's my favourite character potentially of all time, and I just loved how badass he was and how much he did not give an F, a flying F at all, was Super Saiyan Vegeta. I mean, he was just absolutely bonkers when he was Super Saiyan. So arrogant, so up himself, just didn't care, went all in, and I mean, I just love Super Saiyan Vegeta, and I just love the design, and he just looks so cool. My favourite character, and probably my favourite pop as well, because he's my favourite character of all time. So there you have it. That is my pop collection. I have a lot at the moment, and I'll probably get more, because they are addictive. Once you buy one, you buy more, and that's all it is. You just keep buying and buying and buying. But they just symbolise my childhood, the characters I grew up with, who I looked up to as I was growing up as a kid. So, I mean, there's these pops. Yes, they are, some people would see them as kids, but for me, when I look at like Vegeta and that, it reminds me of the times of my childhood. The same with the Marvels. I grew up watching the MCU. I grew up watching Batman, Spiderman and that. And you have these fond memories of everything you went through as a child. Well, I do. When I see certain ones, I'll look at them and I go, remember this time. So that's why I love them. Let me know in the comments, do you have pops? I would love to hear what everyone else has. Which ones are your favourites? Which ones do you want to see come out? I'm waiting for the Cap with the Broken Shield and Mjolnir. There's a blue Goku coming out with a Kamehameha that I'm really keen to get my hands on as well. So, thank you again for supporting the channel, and by watching all my videos. I am very grateful, and I just adore everyone that has the time and effort to watch my videos, because your time means everything to me, because you can never get that back. So I do my best to give out the best content that I can with the equipment I've got at the moment. So I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So you're going to get more content from me, and let me know what more content do you guys want to see, because I mean, I just adore when people watch my videos. It makes me feel good, and it just makes everything I do like people actually care about, and I care for everyone's opinions on movies, TV series, everything, because it's all about the discussion. I don't expect everyone to agree with what I like, and nor do I expect to agree with everyone else, because we all see film differently. You know, film and TV is an art form. We go into it, we see everything different. And there was a thing where people go in and they said, a art person said, they take people in, they show them a piece of art, 10 different people will see 10 different things. And that's what film and TV is. So people, if someone disagrees with you, don't have a go at them. Have a nice discussion, because you never know, they see things differently to us, because if we all saw the same thing, it'd be a boring world. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you guys and, you know, comment on my stuff and produce more content and videos for you in the future. So this has been the 100th, I believe, video that will go up on Aech TV, and I've enjoyed every single video, and I cannot wait to make more. So have yourselves a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.